You got some of these older dudes out here, man. Like I feel like they try to be down with the little homies instead of teaching them,
Yeah,
instead of guiding them. You don't gotta feel like you gotta agree with everything they do, neither. Correct them, because you
exactly.
show them the right
Give them,
way instead of
give them
condemning
the
them.
game.
Show them, give them the game. You know what I'm saying? And, I be having a problem with that, a real big problem, because it's like either y'all hating on these little niggas or y'all trying to be down with them. Don't do neither one,
Yep.
bro. Just provide the guidance and keep it moving.
Now I will never be your hater, I'm your biggest fan. I hope it falls into place just how you planned it. Life could put you in a pickle, just make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip, man. I get what Papoose was talking about, but I'm gonna just attack this from a different perspective. Sometimes the old homie can't, the old dude, the old man can't teach younger men anything because they don't know anything. See, sometimes I've talked about before where people are overly concerned about being cool. The bad part of how that ends is there are people who spent so much time being cool that they don't have any real world life experience, like to actually pass down, right? So what happens is sometimes you want these people that you look up to put you on game, and they don't have any. They were just young and dumb making mistakes, grown and dumb making mistakes, grown and dumber making mistakes. And for the most part, they just been in the neighborhood trying to just be cool and live off of whatever name it was, right? So some of y'all get disappointed because, man, old school didn't put me on or nothing. And the interesting thing is, the people that y'all don't see as cool, who actually have information to give, you won't listen to them because they have more information than the people that you like. And here's the other thing. You might want to take inventory into the fact that if you're looking up to somebody who really didn't do much with their lives, and you're looking for guidance from them, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be exactly where they are if you follow their direction. And because if somebody's older than you and they see both of you are going on the same path, if they really like you, they're going to tell you to get the fuck from around them because they don't want you to follow in their footsteps, because they don't want you to end up where they're at. That's what they're going to tell you. But if they just going to keep you around and to hang out with, they really don't care about you like that. Just for the record. Um, this is another aspect of it where, you know how y'all say people kept leaving the hood and they ain't come back? Well, people do come back, but some of y'all don't know how to act when those people come back. And what I mean is, um, some of y'all are a little too comfortable with the idea that you could just disrespect a person because you assume, like, I went back to my neighborhood, I don't know, a few years back, and it's fun. Like I was in a suit at the time, right? I was going to a wedding, but I had to go to one of my favorite spots to get something to eat. And I happened to just, take a few trips down memory lane, stop here and there. And there's this kid on a bike, and he was like, "I see you." And I'm not saying he was disrespectful at all. He was cool, but I remember that vibe of the people in my neighborhood, and I just laughed. I was like, "Boy, yeah, I'm back home. I'm back home." Because truth be told, where I'm from is not really it's an aggressive vibe, but it's not really a hater vibe, right? So what people don't want to, but people don't take into consideration, some people go back home and people just dump on them because, before they get to the kids to give them guidance, there's the adults out there who are resentful at the fact that that person is more successful than them. So the minute they see him, they gotta just disrespect him to the point the person like, man, I'm gone, man. I ain't got time for this. You gonna go ahead, live your bitter life, and I'm gonna do me, right? So people forget that aspect. And when they forget that aspect, it creates a problem. So that's partially one of the issues. The other thing, when y'all say these dudes they're trying to hang out with y'all, if you want to be honest, man, they're not really trying to hang out with y'all. They're not. They're just trying to look like the big homie because if y'all got if y'all know the young girls, they're trying to get the young girls off of y'all. That's what they doing. That's what they doing. Just for the record. So when you think big homie looking out, no, he know that you know this girl and that girl and that girl, and they ain't trying to holler at you. So he just trying to position himself as big homie to smash the little young chippy. That's what's going on. So it's a whole nother thing. And where we're at this particular point in society is you can get information from anywhere, and experience is a great teacher. But some of y'all want to get advice from people who don't have much experience. And sometimes, just for the record, there are people out here that will give you advice because you look up to them, but they don't know what they're talking about. So you're going to follow what they say, and it's just a theory to them because they haven't really done it. And you don't know to ask if they've really done it or not. And they might throw you down. It might throw you under the bus, their advice. So you got to be careful. And for the fact of the matter, you shouldn't even be hanging out with people that are like, think about it. If you hanging out with people that may be your uncle's age, your parents' age, and this is where young people have a real stupid problem. You'll be hanging out with people who might be your uncle's age, your older cousin's age, your uncle's age, your aunt's age, your mom's age, your dad's age. And you'll look up to them, and your older cousin, your uncle, your aunt, your mom, or your dad is living better than the person you're looking up to. And it just doesn't dawn on you that, but I don't want to be like my parents. Cool. But this fool that you looking up to would rather be in your parents' shoes than you, would rather be in your aunts and uncles' shoes than you, would rather be in your big cousin's shoes than you. But because you're so blinded, you don't see that. And they take advantage of that. But I'm going to leave it at that, man. You tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm going to tell you that.